Welcome to ACAUS' series of modules exploring how artificial intelligence is remaking the way we work. This is the second of 5 modules which can be viewed in sequence or standalone. I am joined today by Dr. Chitra Dorai. Chitra is a computer scientist, as well as a data science and AI expert and a recognized thought leader. She has been an IBM fellow focused on research with over 45 patents filed. She has over 100 publications and is a specialist in technology with an expert focus on analytics and AI. Chitra, thank you for joining us. Our topic for today is this. Please comment on how you see AI being at the heart of business process reimagination and engagement, and how this is changing how we work.
Thank you, David. In the first webinar in this series, we discussed in detail the 3 patterns of AI adoption: engagement, decision, and discovery. In this webinar, we are going to further expand our discussion around engagement, focusing on reimagining customer care. We have all been using Siri in one fashion or the other, and homes have seen the invasion of Echo devices powered by Amazon's Alexa. These have been used to what I would call fetch information, to address the questions that we have specifically, whether it is about who sang this particular song or what can you tell about dolphins, etc. It is all about these AI systems being able to understand our questions in natural language and be able to search for the right answers that address the question. So we call that it's essentially knowledge-based search. However, over the years, the AI systems' conversational capabilities have expanded beyond the wildest imagination. And therefore, we are seeing the explosion of use of AI either in the capacity of what we call AI assistants, virtual assistants, or AI systems helping contact center agents, a pattern which we call agent assist, to help these agents perform at their peak potential. We are seeing the use of virtual assistants. Think about AI systems, chatbots. Either you're using type text to chat with these chatbots, or you're using voice assistants where human beings are talking in their natural language and so understanding the content of what is being spoken to them, and they respond by providing the information the caller is asking them about or carrying out the task. The notion of virtual assistants, and we have seen the use of virtual assistants in banking, in insurance, in retail industry, and even to virtual assistants helping the field technicians. Think of telecom sector, where they are out in the field carrying out certain kind of repair operations. Now, the agent assist is a similar kind of AI systems wherein these AI systems are not directly talking to the customers, but they are helping the agents who are talking to the customers. The value in the agent assist pattern is to empower the agents with the right kind of knowledge, with the right kind of information, with the right kind of action, so that their interaction with the customer proceeds without interruption. All of us are familiar with the following pattern, wherein we call into a contact center. A human agent who is helping us quickly tries to understand the background to our conversation, and we are put on hold. Now, rather than being put on hold, the AI systems can listen in the background and prompt the agents with the right kind of responses, so the conversation between the agent and the chatbots proceeding naturally. We will soon see a demo of how far these conversational assistants have come along. Ultimate vision in reimagining customer care is to build a conversational system that could be a true companion to human beings. Think about healthcare situations where patients with some form of dementia can now interact with the AI companion and be more socially engaged and be more alert so that their cognitive decline is slowed. However, that is where this continued advances in AI systems used in customer care is heading. We will now see the very impressive demo that Google did where it showed an AI assistant naturally conversing on our behalf to make business appointments.
As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks, great. Have a great day. Bye.
What we saw in that demo was highly impressive on many accounts. Some of the key takeaways, as you probably observed, was how natural the robot sounded and how it was very good at understanding and able to reason with the information that it was provided. Last but not the least, it did not state it was a robot, and it did not alert the caller that the call was being recorded. I would expect as companies begin to deploy these natural sounding virtual assistants on our behalf, companies would acknowledge that this assistant is a robot, not a human being, and the calls are being recorded so that the human beings on the other end of the calls are more comfortable with the kind of interaction between human and machines. So you can imagine a world where our calls are handled by AI systems on our behalf, freeing up our time, which is a very compelling vision for the future. So what we also noticed is AI systems are what we call work in closed domain, being deeply trained in a particular domain in order to sound and reason and act on behalf of human beings. But today they cannot hold general conversations. That is the scientific pursuit that is underway today.
Thank you, Chitra. Great insights. If anyone has questions, then please email them to executivedirector@acaus.org and reference the module you've been watching. In our next module, we'll be discussing how AI is helping decision-making, providing insights that add value, which is something our profession has a very keen interest in. Thank you.